So today we're going to do a little Wednesday chocolatey treat. Probably shouldn't, considering I'm off it for Lent. Well, kind of. I've broken it a few times. But Tasty Ribbons is 4 weeks in and we just passed 4,000 hits. So I'm feeling like a bit of a celebration and being a bit naughty and eating some chocolate. So that's what we're going to do today. This is really simple. I really want to show you how to do this. It's quite similar to the chocolate biscuits that we did before with the raspberries. This one's quite similar. Start off with, what are our ingredients? Okay, so 125 grams of butter. So just get a 250 gram block and half it, and get unsalted butter if you can. 3 Mars bars, okay, all broken up into little squares, and put them into a saucepan, okay, and put them on a really, really low heat. And what you want to do is just melt them gradually together, and you'll see that the sticky part of the Mars bar doesn't melt quite as easily as the chocolate. But if you just get a whisk or a wooden spoon in there and kind of beat it together a bit, be careful not to splash yourself with the hot mixture, but yeah, that should bring it together quite nicely. And don't worry if some of it doesn't melt, because if you think about it, when you're having your biscuit and you come across that kind of sticky little Mars bar, it will actually be quite nice. So that's the basis of your mix, and then what's going to go into that is 375 grams of muesli. So it's kind of healthy, got a bit of muesli in there, but it's something a bit different because you've got all of your flakes, your barley flakes and your porridge flakes, and then you've got some sultanas, some raisins, nuts like almonds and hazelnuts and things. So it just, there's loads of things going on, but it's all brought together really nicely with the chocolate. And then, so that's what you're going to do first of all, and then to top it all off, we're going to put a layer of chocolate on top. So you want 200 grams of just whatever chocolate you prefer. I use this, it's one of Tesco Finest. It's 72% cacao content, and it's really nice, and it's £1.11, which is quite good value. So that's one that I tend to use quite a lot. But if you don't like dark chocolate, absolutely use milk chocolate. That's totally up to you. Preference, 100% preference. So when you're melting chocolate, you want to just get like a heat-proof bowl of some description. A lot of the glassware bowls that you have in your kitchen are for baking and things, they're heat-proof, and just pop them on top of a saucepan with a little bit of water underneath. Put it on to boil so that the steam coming up will melt the chocolate and you're not burning it. So that's 200 grams of chocolate in there, and that's kind of basically it. And then at the end we're going to top it all off with some dried cranberries, just to give it another little kick and to make it a bit fancy. So how will I show you this? So this is your bowl of muesli, and basically all you're going to do is get your chocolate and pour it all in there. Okay, and then mix it all up. So bring it all together, and you'll see it will all start kind of sticking together like this. And don't worry if it looks a bit dry to begin with, it will all come together, and the chocolate and the Mars bars and all the stickiness and the yumminess and the chocolatiness will all come together very, very nicely. So that's what you're wanting to do with this. Mix it together really, really, really well. Make sure all the muesli is really well coated. Okay. And you'll see the mixture will become not too wet, but just a little bit, and that's what you're looking for. So something a little bit like this, okay? So just kind of a nice amount of stickiness to it, because when you put this in the tray and put it in the fridge for a while, this will solidify, and after about half an hour to an hour you'll be able to cut it up into little squares. So, and this is really nice. Again, it makes a really nice present. It makes really nice kind of thing for afternoon tea or something like that, just anything at all. And they keep very well in an airtight container as well, so they're quite a good thing to have on hand. So I've just got a tray like this, lined with greaseproof paper, and I'm just going to pour the mixture out onto this. Okay, and then what you want to do is just press it all down into the corners. Get your wooden spoon and spread it all out. So basically you're just wanting to spread it out into the corners, okay, like that, and just get it as kind of stuck together as you can so that your biscuits will be nice and firm when it comes to cutting them. Okay, sometimes what I do is I get another thing of greaseproof paper. Okay. And then show you this. This is your mixture. Get the greaseproof paper on top and just use that to spread it all out. Okay? And get it all into the corners, and that will help to solidify the mix. So that's that. Okay, so that's just a little trick to help you bring it all together. And this makes quite a lot. It will make about 12 decent sized biscuits. Okay? So that's the basis of your chocolate biscuits. So easy. So easy. Okay, so that's that done. And then the finishing touches are easy. So, let me show you this again. So you're going to get your biscuit mixture, which looks like this. And then you just want to get your chocolate and literally just pour chocolate all over this, okay? It's so nice. This is just absolute chocolate heaven. If you're a chocolate lover, you're going to absolutely love this. And just spread that out all into the corners. Okay? So it gives you a nice kind of thin layer of chocolate on top. So that's that ready. Easy. And then to finish it all off, get your dried cranberries. You could equally use dried cherries as well if you want to do that. And basically all you're wanting to do is sprinkle these all over the top. And you'll just see this colour, the kind of redness of the cherries with the dark chocolate just looks so good. And it just, you're serving something that's so impressive. And it's so easy to make. So that's it. That is your Mars Bar Muesli chocolate biscuits. Have a look. So good. So then cover this lightly with some greaseproof paper, just like so, and pop it in the fridge for about an hour to let all the chocolate solidify. And then that's you, good to go. Get a knife out and cut up your biscuits however big or small you want them. So yeah, so easy and so good and really impressive if you're ever having people around, or really good thing, pop them into an airtight container. There's no reason why they won't keep for a good week or two. But that's not going to happen because you won't be able to stop eating them. So yeah, that's it. Happy Wednesday chocolatey treat.